How y'all doing? This is Rob Bonham, here, Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm in Flash Season 4, Episode 17. What happened on this week's episode? Barry and Ralph had to go up against the 11th bus meta, and what her powers is everything she touches, she can make it kind of like helium, so they're floating, and she steals this crown from Jay and Silent Bob. I know that's not who they're playing, but that's the people who are in this episode, because Silent Bob, Kevin Smith, he directed this episode. But anyway, she steals this crown, and then Ralph, throughout the whole episode, is cutting jokes and acting like he doesn't care and making light of the whole situation, and Barry's getting irritated. And Barry benches Ralph this episode and tells him until he can take stuff seriously, he can't go out in the field. And Iris has to explain to Barry this is how Ralph handles things. And while Barry was gone, Barry didn't see it, but Ralph took his spot and was able to save people. And this is how Ralph does it. He jokes around and he makes light of everything. And the reason he does this is because his dad walked out on him when he was 10 years old, and ever since then he cracked all these jokes to help him and his mom get through this. And he tells Barry this at the end of the episode, and what happens is Barry and them go after this girl, and the first time she has lifted up a car with a passenger in the car, and Barry has to go save this guy, and she gets away that way. And then the last time they face her, she's at this big party, and she's about to lift everybody up into the atmosphere, but Barry gets away in time. She touches Barry, and he goes up into the atmosphere, and Ralph tries to reach him, but he's too far away for Ralph to reach, and Barry tells Ralph to improvise and do your superhero thing. And Ralph turns himself into this big old whoopee cushion, and Barry lands on him, and Ralph saves Barry. And what else is happening is Cisco is trying to help Breacher get his powers back, but we find out that Breacher can't get his powers back because he's done got too old. And with the Vi powers, when you get to a certain age, you lose your powers and you can't use them no more. And Cisco doesn't want to tell Breacher this, and when he tells Breacher that he's healed with these little pills that Cisco gave him. And then Breacher goes back to what he was trying to do before, using the powers, and the powers ain't working. And Bob has to go and save him and bring him back and tell Breacher that he doesn't have his powers no more. And Breacher leaves mad, and he comes back and says that he thanks Cisco and says he wants Cisco to take his spot and become the new Breacher. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Cisco might become the new Breacher, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man on signing out. That's GG's Austin for Nerf's Retro TV 91. See you next time.